I'll tell you what, it's really nice to vacation, but it is always great to come home.
Yeah, and you were gone for 2 weeks out west?
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, that's for sure. We went through 5 states starting in Seattle. Let's roll the video for you. Here is a look at the Space Needle up top. Yeah, we also toured the gum wall there, some Pike Place Marketplace activity. There was Starbucks there, the original one. This is the famous fish throwing place. This was really cool. Have you ever been here?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
it's one of those bucket list places for me.
Yeah, you see the crowd too. Everyone was there just with their cameras out, their phones out, filming these two throwing the fish. It was quite a sight to see. The next day, we actually hopped on a train. This was a beautiful sight. We just rolled through the mountains here. Just one night in the train, thankfully, because that would have been probably too much to deal with.
It looks so serene, though, so that's a good thing.
Very pretty. Another great shot here. This was our gondola ride over on Whitefish Mountain. And then the next day, we got on these guys, the Red Jammers, 1930s. Pretty cool. We went through Glacier National Park here. This was the Going to the Sun Road. This is a very famous drive. We had a fabulous tour guide there with us. And you can see just we are way up at the very top, driving through the cliffs.
Yeah, and we were looking at video when you sent this back, and you guys were all bundled up, and it was snowing.
I know. We got some snow up there up top. Here was a warmer day, obviously. We were down at the gates of the mountain there. Touring through Montana, just a great day to be out on the water. Here's the capital of Montana. We were in Helena as well, did a little city tour, and then it was off to Yellowstone. Bison and buffalo. This might have been one of the highlights of the trip for me. We were very close to this buffalo, and there were a whole lot of them too, just a whole field. More through Yellowstone.
They weren't aggressive. The buffalo weren't aggressive or anything to the cars.
No, we were a little farther back though. They tell you to watch out for wildlife for good reason. But here's another look. We just saw Old Faithful there, and then some of the other hot springs. Here's Grand Teton National Park. That was just a beautiful place to visit as well. This was fun. This was the covered wagon ride to dinner. We went through a canyon for a cowboy cookout. I think I sent back some video here for you guys.
Fun.
Yeah, this was cool. This was a highlight for a lot of folks on our trip too.
Yeah, I've done something similar in southern Indiana. You're on a train and it stops and like a whole essentially like cast of people come out and play along with it.
Yeah, and then you saw the big sheep fiasco. We were like, why is the bus slowing down? And then we looked outside. A whole herd of sheep were just out running across the road, and there was a dog in front as well. This was a picture here. This was just some of the group. We had 37 people with us. Yeah, a big group. This was our farewell dinner, though, the very last night in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Such a great place to end, too.
It was amazing. 5 states that we traveled through. We started in Seattle and then just kind of worked our way down.
Hitting all the highlights on the way back.
We sure did. It was a great trip. Yeah.
Well, we missed you here.
I missed you guys. I'm sad Tim's not here, but don't worry. He'll be back next week. And I brought some goodies back, so we'll be trying those. I mentioned huckleberry was a huge thing out west. Yeah, we're going to try some huckleberry next week on First Look at 4 when Tim's here.